Thanks again for stopping by, everybody. This is Budget Wine with Bacchus Bruce. Really pleased to have you here this evening. Have a fantastic looking food and wine pairing. This is a wonderful looking ossobuco. This is from a restaurant here in Hayward called Buon Appetito, downtown Hayward over on A Street. And just looks terrific. Going to be pairing that with a Aglianico coming out of the grocery outlet in Hayward, $6.99 a bottle. This is a 2015. It's called Cerro del Duca, and it's from a winery called the Cantina de Solopaca. And this is in the Campania region of Italy in the south towards the west. And Aglianico, as we learned from the wine tasting, is kind of considered the Barolo of the south. So it has a lot of kind of intriguing complexities that you don't find in your everyday wine that you tend to drink. So really excited about this food and wine pairing. The Ossobuco is coming in at $19, and looks just terrific. Have a polenta with it, and a little bit of a kind of a tomato-based sauce, and a very generous portion on the lamb shank. So really excited about this. So briefly, before we dive into the food, let's revisit the wine quickly here. And it is just terrific. So very full-bodied. Very firm tannins, very much a food wine in the last hour or so when I went to go get this to-go item. The wine has definitely opened up a bit. So getting a lot of, again, what we got in the nose initially, some of that kind of black tea and tobacco component. But definitely an earthy style. Has a little bit of black pepper that's showing at this point. And again, it's very firm, and it's got actually very decent acidity. One of the notables about Aglianico. It is an age-worthy wine, much as Nebbiolos are from Barolo. And with a 2015, still a relatively young wine, but very approachable now, though I could certainly see, given the tannic structure, that it would have a little bit of ageability as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the wine here. So personally, I am a absolute sucker for a well-done polenta. It's real straightforward. It's a cornmeal done with a chicken stock, but it is essentially a comfort food, and just terrific. So let's go ahead and see what we have on the ossobuco. So for those of you who are not familiar with ossobuco, ossobuco is a lamb shank. And the lamb shank is, as you can imagine, kind of a tougher meat. So you definitely need to cook it a good long time to kind of soften it up a little bit. And using a tomato-based sauce with the acidity in the tomato certainly helps break down the meat a little bit, makes it a little bit more tender. So let's go ahead and take a little taste here and see what we got on this lamb shank. And it is wonderful. Very tender, very flavorful, and just delicious. Really excited about this. Wonderful, wonderful texture. Kind of melts in your mouth. So they definitely did this ossobuco really nicely at a low temperature for probably a good long time. Now let's go ahead and see how it pairs with the wine here. And that tannic grip is just a wonderful foil against the richer meat here. Definitely getting that wonderful acidity. You can kind of see how that Aglianico plays really well with hearty fare such as this. Really tackles it, really kind of balances the whole thing out. And the peppery component in the wine actually comes out wonderfully with the spice in the meat as well. So just a fantastic food and wine pairing. So again, the Buon Appetito restaurant here in Hayward, right on A Street. Greatest hits of all Italian dishes that you're very familiar with. It was quite busy when I jumped in there tonight to go get my to-go item. And the 2015 Aglianico. This is the Cerro del Duca. The Aglianico is coming out of the Campania region of Italy, the Sannio specifically region near Benevento, and really excited to be enjoying this. So thanks for stopping by. Budget Wine with Bacchus Bruce. Always pleased to have you here. Food and wine pairing, Ossobuco and Aglianico. We'll see you next time, and have a wonderful rest of your day.